What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Unlimited from the Spider-Man Retro Card wave. I know I'm a few months behind on this wave. I kind of started it a few months ago. I did Agent Venom, and then I got hung up doing some other stuff, but I finally picked up the rest of them, so I will do reviews on all of them. It says a little something right there about this figure if you want to pause it and read it, but other than that, it is just a normal retro card type package. Let's get him out of this package and take a closer look at him. All right, fresh out of the package. At a glance, he looks, I think he looks kind of cool. Looks like a Spider-Man figure or whatever. The coloring, I think, is going to give me some trouble here in a minute. But let's see how tall he is real quick, and then we'll kind of dig into that. To the top of his head, he is just north of 6 inches, about 6 1/4 maybe, which would make the entire figure at almost 16 centimeters. I guess that works all right. Anyways, let's look at his aesthetic. First and foremost, his head is too goddamn big. And the head just is shaped weird. The eyes are shaped weird. They're not even shaped like the source material right here on the box. Look at that. They're not even shaped right. And I think his coloring is off. Because just the way he's looking right here, he almost looks kind of purple. I mean, that could just be kind of the way the blue next to the red is kind of tricking us. But either way, he looks kind of purple. So I don't really like that. But he looks okay. Like, he's got decent muscularity. He's flat front to back, but Marvel Legends likes to do that. Paint around his neck looks okay. Paint on the spider looks good. Paint down the arms looks okay. Paint on the back spider looks good. He's got some paint here in the... God, he's got... This figure's gummy in that cheap plastic that Marvel Legends uses. Paint down the legs looks good. I did see some spots back here on the bottoms of these little painted parts around his calves that's missing some crap, so I don't really like that.
Fuck.
But other than that, his paint is okay, I guess. Like I said, his muscularity and stuff looks pretty good. He's really gummy. Look at this. I can literally bend his arm. That's how, like, gummy and cheap the plastic is that Marvel Legends use. And this is a different type of plastic, so it's harder, of course. But the gummy arms have a nice matte look to them, so I kind of like that. Not so much on the torso, the body, or the legs really, but from the shins down has also got that kind of matte look. So they're kind of all over the place with that. The webbing cape or whatever this is on his back looks pretty damn cheap. I got to be honest, just kind of milky white plastic with a little bit of design in it. Flexible plastic or whatever, but not much to it, so not very impressive. Let's look at, speaking of unimpressive, let's look at his accessories really quick. He comes with one misshapen toddler-like head right here, and he comes with 6 hands. Comes with 2 fist hands on him in the package. A couple of wall crawly hands that we've seen with every other Spider-Man that has ever existed, and some web slingy hands with no web. That is literally it. He is getting an F for accessories for $25. That sucks. That sucks the big one. That's not very good. Let's stand him next to a couple of other figures real quick. Here he is with Boxer's Deadpool, and they're about the same height, and so I'm going to guess maybe they should be, but Boxer's Deadpool just has a much better build. I know it's 2 different bodies, but he looks much, much better. And here he is with the newest Gamerverse Miles Morales with the Borica suit right here, and I think they look pretty good next to each other. I actually kind of prefer the look of Miles Morales. But anyways, that's all I've got for comparisons. Don't really want to take up too much more time. Let's look at his articulation real quick. Typical Marvel Legends, looks up, down real good and can turn all around, but no nuance whatsoever. And that's because he's on that damn ball peg hinge disc thing.
Son of a bitch!
God, I hate that joint because all it's good for is up and down. You can't really do anything else with it. But anyways, no neck joint, no big surprise there. Let's check out his shoulders. They'll come up to 90, but God, there's these freaking... This plastic's so gummy, I'm afraid to even force his joints. But they'll come up to 90, of course, full rotation. They do have a nice butterfly that brings the arms across him fairly well. I kind of like that. That's not too bad. And they take them back pretty well also. So that's the butterfly is actually so far the star of the show. Bicep swivel, no big freaking deal. Double jointed elbow, not the most range I've ever seen, but perfectly fine, I suppose, and doesn't look too horrible. Wrist is on a hinge. Abdomen, got the ab crunch. We all knew that was coming, and I don't like it, but it crunches forward pretty good. Some spinal deformation back here, but it would be hidden by the sperm cape, so I'm not going to trip too hard about it. And it will lean back with minimal pregnancy. So it just basically looks like he has a large hernia. And of course the waist swivel that he is getting chopped in half, but you know, it is there and they function. Legs. That's all the split you're getting out of Unlimited Spider-Man here.
You serious?
Good God, that's Jesus Christ, that's awful. Anyways, front kick is acceptable, I suppose. He's got a really tightly sculpted Spider-Man booty, so you're not getting any kickback whatsoever, and that sucks. Thigh swivel, that is a thigh swivel. Flimsy lower legs, but a pretty good double jointed knee, plenty of range, and the proportions ain't bad. Got the shin swivel that makes him look absolutely mangled, but whatever. Got the ankle hinge down here, all the way down, all the way up, and he's got ankle rocker, so that's pretty good. Shoes have peg holes and no toe hinge. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This is not a very good figure. When I first looked at him, I thought he was going to actually be kind of cool. This is not a very good figure. Super duper cheap plastic, very gummy and flimsy. The paint, even though it's not horrific, it's still not that great. The head is fucking weird. There's just no other way to put it. The head is shaped weird, and I don't like it. Very crappy hip mobility. And his feet feel really weird too. I don't know how to explain it. You just would have to have it in hand. And a crappy accessory spread. Only good thing about this figure is he has a really nice shoulder setup that butterfly is actually pretty good. But that's pretty much it. I'm giving this a C-. Below average. Don't buy it. It kind of fucking sucks, but you know, all you completionists are going to buy it no matter what I say. But anyways, this is all I've got for Spider-Man Unlimited. If you haven't subscribed, pause the video, scroll down, give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with all that said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.